click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Seanzviewent, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
Let's see, for some of you wrestling traditionalists out there, for some of you wrestling historians that really know about WWE and certain vignettes and promos and merch and superstars, and let's kick it off. Do you remember this, viewers, fans, subscribers? If you're a WWE, WWF fan, if you're watching the WWF during the Attitude Era, you take a pound full of pain, give it some disdain, and throw in some... If you can correct that, I'll shout you out. It's to do with two wrestlers. I don't know if some of you can figure that one out. The WWE at one time, the WWE was selling a fragrance. The WWE was selling men's cologne during the Attitude Era. And again, you take a pound full of pain, you give it some disdain, and throw in some... So I almost want to say it, and I almost want to say it, but... Just a little fun, a little interaction, because I actually care about my viewers, my subscribers. I actually care about your opinions, because without you, there is no Sean's View. And as long as you're clicking, liking, commenting, that's all that matters. Remember, another way to help keep me on YouTube is to become a channel member today. Yes, look it up, search it up, how to become a channel member, or you can donate with a super thanks donation in the comment section of the video as I continue to try to make this my job. Because once I make this my job, I can be here full-time all the time. Oh, wait a minute, I'm already doing that. But you know what? There's always more. There is always more to settle the score, and we're going to bring that to you right here on the Brash and the Brazen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just several days away, literally several days away before the Showcase of Immortals Wrestlemania. And boy, is it going to pick up major time with SmackDown tomorrow night, because we have some developing details on Wrestlemania and the Viper, Randy Orton. Guys, this is just coming through right now. We're going to bring this up to speed and up to date so you can appreciate Randy Orton's current WrestleMania status and opponent being unveiled online after Kevin Owens sustained an injury. Listen to this one. Randy Orton was ready to compete at WrestleMania against Kevin Owens until Owens confirmed that he will undergo neck surgery. While many are wondering if the RKO, if Randy Orton will still have a match at WrestleMania 41, his current status has been revealed online. Yes. While speaking during the latest episode of WrestleVotes Radio, it has been reported that the Viper, the former multi-time world champion, a WrestleMania headliner, a Royal Rumble winner, a Money in the Bank cash-in, Randy Orton is still expected to compete at WrestleMania 41, even though his original match was canceled, but they have yet to determine his opponent. Now, so far, the only star to step up and say that they want to face Randy Orton at the Showcase of Immortals, the Super Bowl of professional wrestling, so far, NXT superstar Miles Bourne recently made it clear that he is free during WrestleMania 41 and that he is going to step up. Now, if I'm booking this, if I'm in charge of this, I would have a legend or a Hall of Famer return to take on Randy Orton. However, if the WWE does not do that and they don't go with a legend or a Hall of Famer or a returning superstar, what I would do on SmackDown, if I'm booking thing, if I'm in charge of this, I would book a 10-man battle royal. Because, going against Randy Orton is almost like going against or fighting for a championship. Because Randy Orton is very important. Randy Orton is held in high regard. Randy Orton is one of the all-time greats, a future Hall of Famer. So who wouldn't want to face Randy Orton at a WrestleMania? It's not like this is just a random match on Raw or SmackDown or a live event. This is WrestleMania, and you have the opportunity to go against Randy Orton. You don't need any stakes any bigger than that. You're going against the Viper. You're going against the venomous RKO. So again, if I'm booking things, I would book a 10-man battle royal on SmackDown on the USA Network with the winner vying and winning and earning the opportunity to go against Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Now, obviously, WWE only has 2 more SmackDowns to work with before WrestleMania, so they got to get the wheels in motion real quickly. They got to do it real fast. They got this SmackDown tomorrow night, and then they got one more SmackDown next week. And then, of course, the next night will be WrestleMania Saturday, followed by WrestleMania Sunday. Now, as for who do you think, I want to hear from you again. This is about interaction. This is about your comments. This is about your opinions. Who do you think should go one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton? Is it going to be someone from Raw? Is it going to be someone from NXT? Or will it be somebody from SmackDown? Will it be an inter-promotional match? Remember when WrestleMania used to do inter-promotional matches? Now, this is where I miss the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match, because the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match presented different opportunities. It presented different choices, different chances. It gave superstars a chance to be on the card. Now, over 2 nights, we are receiving word that there's going to be 14 to 15 matches at WrestleMania. 8 matches one night, 8 matches another night, or maybe 7 matches. So between 8 and 7 matches per night for WrestleMania weekend, and it is going to be jam-packed to the rafters. Make no mistake about that. But ladies and gentlemen, that simply is not all. We reported to you the death yesterday, and now a major passing away. Very sad, very maddening. It's an awful state of affairs, but we're going to bring it up to you right here on this very show. At just the age of 43 years old, ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, in the newsletters, a top name with a wrestler, a relationship, and you when you have a girlfriend or you have a wife, you have a significant other, and you're in the wrestling business, they're counted along you. They're with you. They love you. They're going through the bad, the ups, the downs. They are with you no matter if it's a relationship, whether it's former, whether it's ex, whether it's singular, whether it's plural, whatever it may be, you're in it to win it. You're in it till the very end. And ladies and gentlemen, a very sad report that went out just late last night, early into this morning, receiving word that longtime partner of Nick Gage, Sandra, passes away at just 43 years old. Just a couple of weeks, just not even, less than a week and a half away before WrestleMania. Just days away, passes away, dies. Nick Gage's longtime partner, significant other, and our thoughts and our prayers go out to her and her life and her meaningfulness and, the heart and desire that this woman had. A lot of memories and thoughts and opinions coming in about this, and again, viewers, it's just a very sad turn of events, and our thoughts and prayers are out for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also receiving word that Trick Williams lands a guest role on CW's All-American season finale. Also, Stephanie McMahon, a massive update on Stephanie McMahon. Listen to this one. According to the dirt sheets, the websites, and newsletters, according to those in the know, Stephanie McMahon's WWE podcast finally now has a name. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be as if, according to Wrestle Binge, it was revealed that former WWE executive's new podcast will be titled, What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon? Kind of like Cody Rhodes, what you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? While fans have known for weeks that Stephanie was working on a podcast following her Stephanie's Places series on ESPN+, this is the first time that the title has been officially confirmed. CM Punk and John Cena, monumental backstage updates on those two superstars. CM Punk says he is down to hit the big screen with John Cena. Imagine a movie featuring CM Punk and John Cena. It would be one for the record books. Make no mistake about that. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Because remember, guys, on this show, if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. Also, ladies and gentlemen, when will it happen? When will CM Punk leave? When will CM Punk walk away? When will CM Punk retire from the WWE? We're working on a massive report in the next video. Also, coming down the pike, the next big headline of this video. Trish Stratus hints. She teases, imagine a Trish Stratus tease. She hints and teases that her WWE in-ring career is nearing its end. There will be no more run. There will be no more one-offs. There will be no more returns. Once you see Trish Stratus for the next couple of matches, that will be the end of Trish Stratus's WWE Hall of Fame career. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Because if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzview. We come through when it matters most. We got significant updates. We got a lot more videos to come. Your hourly source for the latest, the most significant, the most defining WWE. This is where we're gonna kick it off later.